Hey folks, welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about a couple of VR experiences that I got to check out at PAX West. I got to check out a VR game that's coming soon from the folks at Buffalo called Birdseed VR. And this is a really cool concept for a game where you're listening for birds in the woods to capture photos of them. So it's kind of a mix of Pokemon Snap with something like a Neko Itsumi game, where you're trying to get different pictures of different birds with a limited number of pieces of film. So it's an old school 35mm camera. In the demo, it was only just a single lens, but you're actually going to be able to switch to things like telephoto lenses and other lenses in the future in the game using an in-game currency where you earn bottle caps based on the quality of the photos of the birds in the game. It's a really cool concept. And the sound design, where you can hear the different birds and you have to peer around in the forest to try to find them from a stationary position, is really cool. I am very much so looking forward to this one and what comes out later this year. From what I understand, it is going to follow a free-to-play model. It's going to be available on the Meta Quest platform as well as on Steam VR. And it's going to have some cool social features and multiplayer as well. So you can actually bird watch casually with your friends. Another cool VR experience I got to check out was with NASA, who have their Artemis 2 mission launching early next year, sending 4 astronauts to orbit the moon for the first time in many years on a survey mission. What I really liked about the experience is, while it was kind of simplistic, it was just showing the launch system and the different components of that system, whether it be booster rockets or the capsule itself. There's a lot of information being presented in a very easy to digest format, using both text and visuals, and those immersive interactive features like pinching or grabbing the objects and pulling them toward you, which I feel really help to keep things retained when you're trying to educate people. So it was really nice to see NASA actually entering the realm of virtual reality. I don't know if this was their first experience, but it was very short, and I'm hoping to see more from NASA, both on an educational front and even potentially giving us an experiential look at what it's like to orbit the moon. Who knows, maybe they can send some cool 3D cameras or something into space with the astronauts when the Artemis mission orbits the moon. It was also cool to see a couple of VR YouTubers there. I didn't expect to see anyone else from the community, but I got to see Zlushi VR at the EKTOVR booth, where they were showing off some really cool boots that you could use for simulating locomotion and traveling large distances, for example, while you're walking in a comfortable format within a small space. And JBrat VR bumped into me at the Buffalo booth while I was playing a non-VR title called Fresh Tracks, and I was so intently focused on that game that I completely missed that he was even there. So it was great to see both of them, and it was really nice to see virtual reality experiences that were unique, that were something that were different from your stock first-person shooters or your stock puzzle games as I went through the expo floor at PAX West. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with more content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.